So since you guys are far from me, I'm gonna get closer to you. Where's Heather? Oh no. Oh. Is she okay? Oh, I smell the oils. Yum. Yum. So, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming today. I know we would maybe rather be having coffee or sitting in bed, but here we are in yoga, which means you love yourself 10 times more. Yay, good for you. So, today is every Saturday, I talk about a different chakra. What is a chakra? You hear all these like foo-foo, faffy, fluff stuff about yoga. I'm not going to foo-foo, faffy you at all. But I have been learning through my nutrition's class at school and through my 300 hour is that we have energy cycles or circles in our body where we store certain things, where we store, let's say, certain traumas, fears, problems with relationships, pains, anger. Like that's why, people who have a lot of anger issues usually have a lot of pain in their stomach. They have more like acid reflux. It's all related to the energy and where you store it in your body. And so one of the chakras that we talked about on Saturday was the second chakra. It's your sacral chakra. It's where your sexuality is held. It's where your creativity is held. And also all your relationships, you function through that second chakra. So if you have any blockage in that chakra, you might have ovarian problems or, problems in bed, or you might have problems with your creativity. You feel like I have a creative block. It's usually all in that second area in your body. Now, all of that can seem a little foo-foo, faffy, fluff, but one of the things that I read about this chakra that I could not share with you guys in Saturday's class is something that I found very powerful, and I thought to myself, I really have to share this with the people that come to my class because this is the most valuable information that I have read in a very long time. And it said this: have a seat, cross your legs, extend your spine nice and long so the crown of your head is reaching the sky. Ground down through the roots of your hips, nice and firm. Place your palms upwards to release and receive all the information and the love that I'm about to share with you. Relationships that we encounter in our lives or build or let go of are just indications to let us get to know ourselves more. Relationships that we go through are nothing more than indicators in our lives. They are sent to us for a reason, just for us to get to know ourselves more and to grow more within ourselves. Now, how can you derive meaning from a relationship? You're not going to be able to derive meaning from a relationship if you're having trouble with someone. If you're going to think it's their fault, they're wrong, I'm right, they messed up, I did not, you're not going to learn anything. You're just going to be angry and emotional, and you're not going to get any learning from the situation. So what I read was, if you have a healthy ego, which means you let go of the need to judge who is right and who is wrong, you'll be able to see what is the learning experience from this situation. So close your eyes. Keep your palms facing upwards. Maybe there's a relationship or a situation in your life where you think, why am I meeting the same person over and over again? Why am I caught in the same situation over and over again? Why am I having the same trouble in each relationship I encounter? Whatever it is that you go through when it comes to this, or maybe you're having a little quarrel with someone that you love, someone that's dear to you in your life, a friend, could be anyone, your kid. I want you to take a moment and to ask yourself, no one is right, no one is wrong, forget about that completely, let go of that idea. And just ask yourself, what am I learning about myself in this situation? Or why was this sent to me? What am I supposed to learn from this? And sit with this for a moment. I know this is one of the hardest things I'll ask you to do in my class, because it's definitely hard to do that, to sit with it without judgment, without ego. But just try. And the more we try, the closer we are to succeeding at something. Now I want you to inhale to the count of 4. Hold your breath. Exhale to the count of 4. Open mouth. Hold your breath at the bottom. Inhale to the count of 4 through your nose. Get in all that oxygen. Hold your breath. Exhale to the count of 4. Hold your breath at the bottom. Inhale to the count of 4 through your nose. Hold your breath at the top. Open mouth, exhale to the count of 4. Let go. Hold your breath. One more time. Inhale to the count of 4. Fill up your lungs all the way. Expand your chest a little more. Hold your breath. Open mouth, exhale. Let all of that go. All the judgment. Hold your breath at the bottom. And release. Now, whenever you're ready, actually, I'm going to let you sit with this a little longer. Whatever situation in your life that might trigger you, cause you pain, or you're struggling with, I want you to ask yourself, and I know this is a hard question, and I don't mean to be hard on you. What am I learning from this relationship or this situation? We only honor ourselves in our relationships when we learn through them. Take a big inhale through your nose and an open mouth, sigh it out. And whenever you're ready, flutter your eyes open. Interlace your fingers, send your palms up towards the sky. Elongate your spine, maybe move side to side if that feels good for you to wake yourself up. Now extend all the way to the right. Keep your left hip close to the mat. Press it down as you extend your arms to the right side. Tilt your neck and look over to your left shoulder, like you're trying to smell your left armpit. We should all be smelling quite fine this morning, especially with the essential oils that are coming in my direction. Come back to center. Now bring both palms over to the left side. Press your right hip down towards the mat. Tilt your neck and look over to your right armpit. Come back to center and release. Make tiny circles or bigger circles with your neck to one side. Just do it without any force. See what feels good, where you're holding tension in your neck. Now go in the opposite direction. Just easy circles. Now extend both legs in front of you. Bend your right knee. Bring your right foot to the inside of your thigh. And as when you're seated very comfortably, just crawl your fingers down and try to kiss your left knee. Lead with your heart. You want to keep your spine as long and straight as possible. Crawl your fingers all the way up. Press your right palm behind you. Inhale your hips up to the sky. Push your hips up for modified wild thing. Beautiful. Send your hips a little higher. Maybe lean your neck back like you're trying to look behind you. Exhale, bring your hips down and fall over that left leg. Inhale, press your palm behind you, lift your hips up again for modified wild thing. Exhale, come all the way down. Go over that leg. Inhale again, lift your hips up to the sky. Exhale, fold over that leg one more time. Now just twist over, come up and twist over to the other side, towards your left side. Release and switch out your legs. Extend your right leg nice and long. Bend your left knee and place the inside of that knee into your inner thigh. Very slowly, with a nice long spine, start crawling your fingers down until you try to kiss that knee. Keep your breath nice and long and soft. Now crawl your fingers up. Press your right palm behind you, fingers facing the opposite direction. And lift your hips up to the sky. Extend your right arm nice and long. Maybe look back. Push your hips a little higher for modified wilding. Beautiful. Exhale, send your hips down and lean over that right leg. Inhale, push your hips up. Come back to your modified wilding. Exhale, make a big circle and fall over that right leg. One more time. Inhale, modified walding. Exhale, fall over that right leg. Now crawl your fingers up and just twist open to the right. And release. Cross your legs and rock over onto all fours for your tabletop position. Stack your shoulders above your palms and your hips above your knees. Once you're nice and comfortable, bring your toes in and lift your knees. Just hover them 2 inches off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Push your hips up. Bring them all the way back down. Bring your knees, hover them 2 inches off the mat. Again, to your downward facing dog. And back down 2 inches off the mat. Now send your right leg back. Left leg follows. Come into your high plank. Right leg comes forward, hovering tabletop. Keep it 2 inches off the mat. Bring your left leg forward. Right leg goes back. Left leg follows. Right leg comes forward 2 inches. Keep it hovering. Left leg follows. Now left leg goes back. Right leg follows. Left leg comes forward. Right one follows. Left leg goes back. Right one follows. Feel the fire starting to ignite within yourself. Left leg comes forward. Right follows. One more time. Left leg goes back. Right follows. And send your hips up to downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Keep your hips square towards the mat. Make sure you don't open to the right side. Keep your toes flexed towards the earth. Exhale, send it through to low lunge. Bring your foot all the way through to your low lunge. Send your back knee down to the earth. Inhale, palms up for modified crescent. Place your palms on your hips. Maybe push forward and back. Extend that leg. Get some nice flexibility. Feel your psoas muscle. Tilt your pelvis down and up a few times. And now after you tilt it down, stretch forward and back. See how different it feels when your pelvis is tilted. You should be able to get a nice deeper stretch in your psoas muscle when you do that. And once you feel good, you can come back to neutral. Inhale your palms up to the sky. And exhale, extend your right leg, lean all the way back. Keep your right foot flexed for seated splits. Send or push your right hip closer to the earth to feel that juicy stretch in your hamstring. Crawl your hands up. ground down through that right foot. Inhale, standing splits. Left leg comes high. Keep that left foot facing the earth. Your feet or your toes are facing the earth. If you can lift that leg a little higher, good for you. I sure can't. Exhale, forward fold. Bring that foot to meet the right. Beautiful. And just allow your head to dangle. Grab on to opposite elbow. Sway from side to side. Relax your neck completely. Release your palms. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten your spine nice and long. Exhale, downward facing dog. Press your palms down, step back into your downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale your left leg high. Keep your hips squared to the earth. Toes pointed downwards. Exhale, step it through to low lunge. Step your left foot between your palms. Bring your back knee down to the earth. Come up, inhale, rise to your modified crescent. Place your hands on your hips, push them forward and back just like we did on the other side. See what feels good here. Now tilt your pelvis down and push forward and back. See how different that feels. Maybe you feel it in your quad, maybe you feel it in your psoas. Depends on where we hold some tightness. Come back to neutral. Inhale, modified crescent. Exhale, send your hips back. Extend your left leg, toes facing upwards or pointed upwards to the sky. Send your left hip closer to the earth as you lean your chest forward closer to that knee. Press down onto that left foot, shift forward. Inhale, standing splits, right leg comes high. Toes point downwards. Keep your toes pointed downwards. Keep your hips squared. Don't open up to the right. Make sure your hips are on one level. It's okay if you don't lift your right leg higher. It doesn't need to go high. Exhale, forward fold. Bring that right leg to meet the left. Grab onto opposite elbow and sway from side to side. Beautiful. Release everything, let go of judgment. And I'll tell you a little secret that has helped me a lot throughout my life. The only time I let go of judgment of others is when I let go of judgment of myself. So hug yourself from the back. Hug your legs from the back for reverse ragdoll. Give yourself a tight hug. Give yourself a little promise that you will not judge yourself. No matter where you are in life, no matter how you react to things, you won't judge yourself, and that way you can have a softer image and view onto everyone else's actions. Release, let go. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten your spine nice and long from the crown of your head to your tailbone. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna flow breath to movement, our Sun A. Inhale, your right leg goes high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge, back knee comes down. Inhale, modified crescent. Exhale, seated splits. Inhale, standing splits. Come high on that right foot. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge, back knee comes down. Inhale, modified crescent. Exhale, seated splits. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward facing dog one last time. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge, back knee comes down. Inhale, modified crescent. Exhale, seated splits. Inhale, rise on that right leg, left leg comes high. Standing splits, try to kiss that knee this time. Bring your head closer to that knee, beautiful. Feel the nice stretch in your hamstring. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward facing dog, one last side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge, back knee comes down. Inhale, modified crescent, gorgeous. Exhale, seated splits, lean back. Inhale, rise on that left leg. Try to kiss your left knee this time. Bring your head closer to that knee. As close as you can, feel the nice stretch in your left leg. Stay standing in power. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Release anything that does not serve you into your mat and rise to your mountain pose. Scoop up all the goodness from around you. Make a very big circle. There's so much goodness to learn and feel. Exhale, bring it towards your heart for Samastitihi, standing at attention. Close your eyes here for a moment. This is where you set your own intention. Your intention could be to see things differently without judgment, to be able to find the lesson in every relationship by not needing to find who's right and wrong. Rather, what is it that you are learning from that situation? Whatever it is, if you want to find a different intention, find it for yourself, say it to yourself. Inhale through your nose, a big, nice inhale. An open mouth, exhale, sigh it out to seal your intention. Open your eyes. Inhale, rise to your mountain. Exhale, forward fold, dive down, release everything that does not serve you, anything into the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Step back into your high plank. Keep your elbows tilted inward. Come down all the way to your low plank. Untuck your feet. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press down to the earth with your palms and the tops of your feet. Shine your chest through by pushing your shoulder blades towards one another. Exhale, tuck your toes in, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits, left leg comes high. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bring that left knee behind your right and bend both knees. Come as deep as you can. Allow your heart to touch that right knee if possible. Inhale, re-extend that leg. Exhale, curl it towards your body. And inhale, come up to your one-legged mountain. Bring that left knee high and come into your standing mountain. Take your time as you do this. You don't have to rush. Exhale, extend that leg. Inhale, bend it. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Send that foot back. Airplane your arms and land it ever so gently onto the mat. Push your palms up until you feel your rhomboids, your shoulder muscles on fire. Push your back heel right above your toes until you can feel your left glute on fire. Create a straight line from the crown of your head all the way to your heel. Maybe lean forward a little bit. Inhale, open up to a big bright star. Gorgeous. Feet out, heels in. Exhale, horse squat. Sit nice and deep in your horse. Send your hips down. Tilt your pelvis inwards maybe a little bit. Feel how that feels in your body. Lift your heart up. Have a few little bounces. Inhale, open up to a star. Exhale, warrior two to the right. Bend your right knee. Extend your arms nice and long. Make sure that your upper body is stacked right above your hips. Push onto your big toe to try to open the mat. You're almost tearing the mat in half with your feet. As you push forward with your left foot, gorgeous, and into your back toe. Beautiful. You don't want to go too forward. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right palm goes high, or peaceful warrior. Look down at your right knee. Is it still bent at 90 degrees? If not, re-bend it. Gorgeous. Exhale, bring your palms down to the mat for low lunge. Inhale, right leg comes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, star pose, fallen star. Bring it over to the left side. Grab onto that foot with your left palm. If you can. If you can't, you'll get there, I promise. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, Ekapada Chaturanga. Come into your Chaturanga with that right leg high, or normal Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You know, in yoga, people try to make it seem like it's all about the monkey business. It's all about the moves. It's not. It's about you, how you feel, and your breath to movement. So I just want you to enjoy yourself right now. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Right leg comes high. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bring that right knee behind that left leg. Bring your heart down towards your knees. Inhale, re-extend that leg. Exhale, curl it in. Don't bring it down to the mat unless you really have to. And inhale all the way up. Bring your right knee high. One-legged mountain. Yes, you can. You have the balance in you to do this. I know you do. Extend that right leg. Bend it back. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Airplane your arms and land your right foot ever so gently. Back heel stacked right above your toes. Create a straight line from the crown of your head to your heel. Push forward like you're about to fly forward. Push your palms up until you feel those shoulder muscles on fire. Feel the fire within yourself. Pull your shoulders down. Inhale, open up to a big bright star. Reminding yourself of exactly what you are. Exhale, horse squat. Sit nice and deep in your horse. Inhale, come back up to your star. Exhale, warrior two on the left side. Bend your left knee. Push into your back big toe like you're about to tear your mat into half. Feel the power in your stance. Extend your arms nice and long. Inhale, peaceful warrior or reverse warrior. Left palm goes high. Exhale, come down to your low lunge. Inhale, left leg comes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that left foot over to the right side. Maybe it hovers, maybe it doesn't. And try to grab onto that left foot with your right palm. Release, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, Ekapada Chaturanga or normal Chaturanga. Do whatever feels good in your body. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Absolutely beautiful wherever you are. Inhale, right leg high. Let's flow breath to movement. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, left leg comes high, standing splits. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, re-extend that leg. Exhale, curl it in. Inhale, come all the way up to one-legged Tadasana, one-legged mountain. Exhale, extend that leg. Inhale, bend it back. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Stay breath to movement. Inhale, open up to a star. Exhale, sit nice and deep in your horse. Inhale, open up to a star. Exhale, warrior two on the right side. Bend your right knee. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Right palm goes up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg comes high. Exhale, bring it over to the left side. Let it hover. Grab onto it with your left palm if you can. Gorgeous. Gorgeous tries, gorgeous successes. You're all successful. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, Ekapada Chaturanga. Or Chaturanga Dandasana. Or skip it all together and go to downward facing dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, re-extend that leg. Curl it into your body. And inhale, come up to one-legged mountain. Yes, you can. Keep your breath nice and calm, and you can do anything you want. Exhale, crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, open up to a big bright star. Exhale, sit nice and deep in your horse. Inhale, open back up to a star. Exhale, warrior two onto the left side. Inhale, peaceful warrior, left palm goes high. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel your arm, palms, put them down to the earth. Inhale, left leg goes high. Exhale, bring it over to the right side, maybe have it hover. Grab onto it with your right palm. Inhale, re-extend that leg. Exhale, Ekapada or regular Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time with a few adjustments. Take a nice big breath through your nose. And an open mouth through your mouth. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits, left leg comes high. Exhale, Shiva squats, nice and deep in your Shiva. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, bend that knee. Inhale, rise to one-legged Tadasana. Take your time. Gorgeous. Extend that leg. Bend that leg. And fly to your warrior three this time. So send your left leg back, airplane your arms, and hold here. Maybe bring that left heel a little higher than you did the first time. Maybe you just want to hover. Tuck your shoulder blades in to keep your chest nice and open. Try to create a straight line like a T with your body. Very slowly send that heel down. Come into your crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, open up to a big bright star. Exhale, sit nice and deep in your horse. Inhale, re-open up to a star. Interlace your hands behind you. Inhale, puff up your chest nice and big. And exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana, bring the crown of your head towards the earth. If you want to do a little dance with your body, bend your right knee, bend your left. If it feels good, feel free to do so. Release your palms, bring them to your mat, bend your knees. Inhale, first come halfway, and then come all the way up to your star. Exhale, warrior two towards the right. Inhale, peaceful warrior, right palm goes high. Exhale, bring your palms down, low lunge. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bring it over to the left side, grab onto that foot with your left palm. Inhale, re-extend, three-legged dog. Exhale, Ekapada Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One last side. Inhale, left leg comes high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, curl that leg in and come up to your one-legged mountain. Now from here, we're gonna fly to our warrior three with airplane arms. Send that leg back nice and long. Extend your arms to your sides, palms facing upwards. Keep your toes down. Maybe extend those toes, point them or flex them. See what feels good in your warrior three. Push your shoulder blades towards one another. Try to create a straight line from your head to your toes. Send it all the way down to crescent with airplane arms. Inhale, open up to a big bright star. Exhale, squat down to your horse. Inhale, re-open up to a big bright star. Interlace your hands behind you. Inhale, open that chest. Look up to the sky and dive down to Prasarita. Bring the crown of your head down. Release your arms this time. Maybe bring the right palm down, left palm goes high. Left palm goes down, right palm goes high. Maybe this feels good for you. If it doesn't, skip it. Bring both palms down to the mat. Release and relax your neck completely. Now bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Come all the way up to your star pose. Open up to a big bright star. Exhale, warrior 2 on the left side. Bend your left knee. Inhale, peaceful warrior. High five with your left palm. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Send your right leg high. Exhale, bring it over to the right side. Grab onto that left foot on the outside. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, Ekapara Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. How are you feeling, yogis? Oh, wow, yeah. Let's open our heart. Bring your knees to the mat. Sit back onto your knees. Come into a tiny little ball first. This is actually a really nice way to come down to your knees. Connect your forehead to your knees. Come into a tiny little ball. And now before we go anywhere, maybe you can remove your palms from the earth and grab onto your legs. Like give yourself a hug for a balancing challenge. It's easier for me to balance when my eyes are open. Maybe try to close your eyes if that's challenging for you, or keep them open if that helps. Now sit down, bring your booty onto the mat. Extend your legs nice and long in front of you. Shake them out. Open your legs nice and wide. Bring your right elbow to the inside of your right leg. Left arm goes all the way up and try to reach for that right foot. Sink as deep as you can on the side. Maybe you grab onto that foot if you have nice flexible hamstrings. Keep your body open to the side. You don't want to collapse down just to grab onto that foot. It doesn't matter if you grab onto it. You want to keep the side body stretch as you stretch out your hamstring. Gorgeous. Come back to center. Go on to the left side this time. Open up your body to the right. Reach over with your right palm towards that left foot. Right palm goes high. Come back to center. Tiptoe your feet for no reason. I just like to do this. It feels really good all the way straight. It feels really good. I don't understand why this isn't part of yoga. Now cross your legs and come onto your knees for one of your favorite postures. I say that maybe a little sarcastically, but because today we have a new concept, and new concepts need an open heart to receive, of course, I'm going to make you do camel pose. So come onto your knees. Keep your knees hip-width distance apart. You don't want to open them wider. Keep your hips right above your knees. You don't want to lean your hips back at all when you come into this. Now bring your neck in until you create a very sexy, nice double chin. Like there's a very stinky fish in front of you, or someone that you really don't want to make out with that's trying to kiss you. Maybe make a little icky face if that feels good. And very slowly press your hands onto your lower back, fingers facing down. Push your hips forward. As you push your hips forward, bring your elbows close to one another. As they come close to one another, slowly lean your neck back. Keep pushing your hips forward. Create a nice opening in your front chest. Keep pushing forward, looking back until you can see the back wall or the windows. Maybe for those of you who want a bigger opening, you can untuck your toes, push your hips forward, lean your neck back, and come into a full camel. Keep your breath nice and calm. Now, as slowly as you came into it, very slowly come out of it and sit down onto your heels. Place one hand on your heart, your right hand on your heart, and your left hand on your stomach. Close your eyes and sit with yourself in this moment and try to remember what you were thinking about in the beginning of class. What relationship or learning experience are you trying to derive from that relationship or situation that you're in? Now open your eyes very gently. Bring both feet onto the right side. Sit down onto your mat. Open up to the left. Until we stop dealing with the situations the same, the situations will keep coming up again and again in our lives, whether through the same people or different people. Come back to center, bring both feet over to the left side. Open up to the right. So the only way you can save yourself the headache for the rest of your life is to stop blaming people, God, the universe, and just think, what is this teaching me about myself? Come back to center. Come on to your feet. Bring them, tuck them back in underneath you. Extend your arms nice and long above you. Press your palms together. And very slowly bring your forehead towards the mat. I want your forehead to touch the mat before your palms do. Keep your arms extended nice and long. After your forehead comes to the earth, you can bring your palms onto the earth. Take a moment here for yourself. It's not easy to self-reflect. It's so much easier to blame. Now release your palms from on top of your head and bring them behind you. Come into an embryo pose. This tiny little ball onto the earth. Give yourself a moment of love here. Now another little cue that I found in life that helps is when I think of those situations that hurt, I try to smile and I find that I can deal with them better.
Smile, though your heart is aching.
Now very slowly come up. I swear to you, I did not time that, but that was magic. Untuck your feet from underneath you.
When there are
Extend your legs nice and long in front of you.
in the sky,
Extend your arms so you can activate your core as you come all the way down to your back. Lie down on your back, bend your knees. First, create a figure 4 on the right. Bring your left foot on top of your right foot on top of your left knee. My rights and my lefts are completely opposites. Maybe it feels good to push your right knee away to get that nice opening in the hip. Maybe it feels good to bring the left knee closer and keep pushing your right knee away.
a tear may be ever so near. That's the time you keep on trying. Smile.
Now
what's
cross
the
your right
use
leg
of
over your
crying?
left and bring both legs over to the
You'll
left side.
find that
Keep both
life
shoulder blades on the mat so you can protect your nice, beautiful spine. Look over your right shoulder to feel a nice,
Just
deeper twist.
smile.
Bring your legs back to center. Unravel your legs. Bring them both, your feet both on the mat.
That's the time.
Bend your left knee.
you must
Bring your
keep
left
on
foot over your
trying.
right knee. There you go, Dana. Push your left knee away if that
What's
feels
the
good.
use of crying?
Maybe bring your right knee closer
You'll
and
find
keep pushing that left knee
life
away.
It's still worthwhile.
I like to rock side to side when I'm in figure four. Maybe try that out. Do whatever feels good in your body. Now bring that left leg over the right and bring both knees over to the right side. Keep both shoulder blades on the mat and look over your left shoulder for a nice deeper twist. Bring your knees back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Grab onto the outside or inside edges of your feet for happy baby. Try to extend your legs. Keep your spine completely on the mat. And rock from side to side. Give me a little smile, no matter what you're thinking, no matter what you're feeling. Smile to it. Like a little happy baby. Even if you're crying, give me a smile. That's completely fine too. Now hug your knees into your chest. Bring your forehead towards your knees. Hug your knees ever so tightly, like you're giving yourself the biggest, strongest, hardest squeeze. Kiss your knees. Thank yourself a million times for carrying yourself through this life, for bringing yourself to yoga this morning, and for accepting this new learning into your life. Take a big inhale. Exhale, send everything down to your mat for your final pose, your Shavasana. Release your legs to the mat. Allow them to flop side to side, palms facing the sky. Relax your eyelids shut. Feel the heaviness in your eyelids. Relax your jaw. Disconnect your tongue from the roof of your mouth. And this is a moment for you. You don't have to think and contemplate anything. But a little trick that I learned this week is if you tell someone, think of anything you want, they suddenly think of nothing. Think of anything you want, yogis. Whatever the space you want to fill with. But no matter where you are, maybe crack a little smile in your Shavasana and be soft with yourself.
Like to stay in Shavasana, feel free to do so. And then come onto your right or left side for supported fetal position. Place your palm underneath your head to support yourself. Bring your knees closer, a little closer to your body so you can get that nice curling fetal sensation. Know that you are safe. Know that you are taken care of, and that everything will always be okay. On your next inhale, push yourself up to a seat. Take your time. Maybe you cross your legs, maybe you come into thunderbolt, whatever feels good for you. Try to keep your eyes closed for the remainder of the practice. Bring your palms to touch. Press your palms or your fingers close to your heart. Maybe you feel your heartbeat. Give some gratitude for this life, for your heart that keeps beating and washing you clean with every beat. I want to thank you for coming to class today. And I want to thank you for being open-minded enough to receiving new information and maybe applying it to your own life. I don't bring any information from myself. I only share with you what I learn, and I hope to continue to learn and continue to share. Bring your palms to your ajna, your seat of intuition, or what we call our third eye, your forehead. The light, love, student and teacher within me is but a reflection of the light, the love, the student and teacher in each and every one of you. I very humbly bow to you in your path. Namaste. Thank you, yogis. Have a gorgeous Thursday. Now that you don't have to blame anyone, I hope you have a more peaceful life and peaceful existence.